Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. If you feel this today, you are shifting. We have a powerful super full moon today, and I want to talk about today's energy. What may you feel today and how to use its energy. If you feel the symptoms, if you're not feeling that, it's all perfectly fine. We're moving through a powerful phase of transformation, and in yesterday's video you can find all the information, 5 things you must know about this full moon. It's all precisely there. But today we'll be talking about symptoms you may experience with the upcoming energies. Firstly, it comes with this full moon, but also a lot is happening when it comes to the vibrational upgrade. Maybe you're going through a powerful vibrational upgrade and you're moving through ascension, which is happening right now. So there are some important things we must know about when we are going through those energy shifts. And as this full moon is in Capricorn, as we were talking yesterday, Capricorn is the last earth sign on the zodiac cycle, which gives us that strong feeling to ground ourselves, finding places in nature to ground ourselves and to remind ourselves back who we are, especially when it comes to that body level, body mind, from what our bodies are made of, because we may recognize that we are all made of the same material as everything we see around us, and look at how we are treating us, how we are treating nature. So just those realizations may remind us to treat or nurture ourselves the way we want to be nurtured. So the first thing that may come up is that you may experience much stronger connection with your higher self. So higher self is a concept, or a better said, an understanding that our identity is just a limited experience of something much, much bigger, something eternal. And our higher self is that point of consciousness, which is experiencing itself through your body. And more we are limiting ourselves by some truly small stories and negative ideas about ourselves, negative beliefs, and so on, more we feel separated from everything, more we feel like we are not capable of doing anything big, and so on. But when we start detaching from those stories and limited beliefs and different concepts, we may experience much stronger connection with who we truly are, our higher selves. And that's where we start downloading empowering and truly necessary wisdom for our growth. So it may happen to you right now that you've started experiencing powerful insights, empowering insights, and necessary wisdom you need on your life's journey. Often it may happen through what we would call random thoughts, even though there's nothing random. We may experience random thoughts like what we need to do, what we need to quit doing. And sometimes our higher self may guide us through certain books or certain information to receive what we need to receive. But often how can you recognize that it's coming from your higher self? As soon as you hear something, or as soon as you experience that thought, or as soon as you experience a certain information, you feel goosebumps, you feel like a strong charge of energy within your whole body, and that's how you know that this is coming from a higher consciousness, and it's here for you. So use that information, do something with it. That's what's happening when we feel inspired to do something, right? Often we ignore the inspiration, but if you would know from where the inspiration is coming to you, you would grab it like it's gold, like it's everything. So pay attention when you feel the sensations, because it's truly something powerful, which is meant for you to experience it so you can do something about it. Also, you may experience a great clarity over what you need to remove from your life. So it's important to be honest with yourself and take time on reflecting that. Yesterday I was talking a lot about setting and actually taking time to check out our long and short-term goals. Because of our goals, we may stay focused on what is important to us, right? So we don't let ourselves to be distracted by so many information around us, everything that is happening around us. So by setting long and short-term goals and adapting our lifestyle to those goals that we are setting consciously for ourselves, we may train our focus to truly pay attention to what is important to us and to recognize what can we do, what is in our power to move ourselves forward on that path of life. So clarity over what you need to remove from your life is truly important, because that's how we actually remove the roadblocks. Because often roadblocks which we experience on our life's journey may be created by us. It may be an unhealthy diet. Those may be certain toxic habits, as we named it. Maybe those can be certain relationships which doesn't serve us anymore. Whatever you find in your life that it's time to move on, that it's time to remove from your life, be honest with yourself. Take time with that, because nothing happens overnight. But if we take time with any kind of a phase of transformation, we may recognize that maybe it's not an easy thing to do, but it's necessary to do, because we will feel much better. We will experience that sense of greater self-love, because if you love yourself enough, you will do it. And that's all you need to know. And of course, your higher self will always say to you, never tolerate treatment less than what you're worthy of. So know your worth. Even treatment from yourself, how you're treating yourself, never tolerate treatment less than what you're worthy of. Know your worth and treat yourself like that. Feel worthy, my friends, because you are. And it's not enough knowing that. It's not enough saying some affirmations. It's about embodying that self-worth, which is it's a process. And we truly need to take time with that to truly remind ourselves, okay, I will stop forcing myself. I'm worthy. I know what I need to do, and I'm worthy of doing that. I'm worthy of that change. I'm worthy of that transformation. I'm ready. So pay attention to that and truly work on embodying worthiness. The second thing that you may feel with that new energy is that many negative thoughts may come to the surface. And what is required from you is a great self-observation and getting yourself back into your hands. This is so important, because most of the negative concepts and negative stories and negative beliefs are coming from our environment. Some are coming from our past experiences, from something we've been afraid of because we didn't had the right experiences to move through something, and we've developed a fear as a protective mechanism to protect us from not failing at that thing again. And if we're honest with ourselves, we may recognize that, well, maybe at that time we had no idea how to do it differently, so we do it the best we were able to do it. But we can learn, right? We can learn a better way to do something. Whatever you feel afraid of doing, whatever the negative thoughts are coming up, maybe some negative thoughts may come up as opinions of others about yourself. But truly, who really knows you? Who truly know you, my friends? Nobody. Because even you, the question is how well you know yourself. And you are still the only person that truly knows you. So when we become aware of those things, we pay less attention to the opinions of others. And that's where we take our power back. So don't trust your mind. Use your mind as a tool for creating, but never trust your mind when it comes to negative thoughts and negative opinions. You know, everything is energy. Each thought is an energetic signal. And when you recognize that if your mind is a tool for sending those energetic signals, it would be great to know that if you're sending signals out to the universe, let's send something empowering, let's send something powerful, let's send something which can make a change in my life. And again, it's a long process to master our minds, but again, it's a necessary process because we are in the age of weak minds, and it's not our fault. We were never trained to think properly, to use our minds properly. So we are actually training ourselves, right? And it's a great way to mastery. So you may find out that there's many negative beliefs about yourself or about the world around you, many negative thoughts, many different negative ideas which may come up. But just observe that, recognize. Some may empower you, some may encourage you to do something about it, and some may be just a nonsense which you need to let go of. See, is that true? Is that real? Is it helping me in any way? And if the answer is no, well, just let go of it. Focus, discipline, my friends. Focus, discipline. And it means that you start training your focus, your attention span. You focus on what is important to you. You pay attention to it. You see how you're doing in your daily life, how often you fall out of that state of being aware, how often you fall out of the path that you want to walk on, how often you know what you need to do but you fall off. Use this present energy to build greater discipline in your life, because discipline is something which is helping us to stay in our alignment, because our natural state is being in perfect alignment, whatever perfect is. Our natural state is being in that alignment, but because we don't know how to use our minds, everything is so attractive. Information, media, different opinions, different thoughts, different videos, different pictures, everything is so attractive. And that's how we distract ourselves. And that's wherever we place our mind, we place our energy, and suddenly we feel pulled into so many different directions, and suddenly we fell out of our alignment. And that's how all that alignment is happening. Alignment and disalignment, or what's the word? So pay attention to that. The third thing that you may experience with that new energy is a strong need to introspect, to find what truly makes you feel alive, and discipline yourself to do more of that in your daily life. Because Capricorn spirit of hard work and discipline will support you to shift your life. So when it comes to discipline, as I mentioned before, we need to truly understand what is making us truly feel alive. What we're doing that we feel truly alive. For me, it's painting, as you know, and making those videos. I love to do that, and I feel alive when I'm doing that. Talking with people, working with people, and being alone as well. I feel alive when I'm exploring beautiful places in nature. I truly love to do that. Traveling, I love that. Sports, I love that. And that's where I feel alive. So I've designed my life the way that I can do that all day long if I want. I've designed my life to live that way now. But it was a long process to get there. But what I found out, if I discipline myself, so I will stop distracting myself with the nonsense, and I will start doing more of what is truly important to me. And that's what I did, and I've designed goals, what I want to create, what kind of life I want to live, what is truly resonating with me, what is coming from my heart. I was meditating on that, I was visualizing myself to see how it feels like. Is it truly the thing I want to do in my life? And more I was getting clear, more my life started kinda creating around those ideas and visions. As I was taking actions, I started experiencing results. So kinda my life started forming around the core visions and ideas of what is truly awakening or sparking life within me. So I know that it works, and I know that it is necessary, because the world needs people which truly feel alive right now. That's what the world needs, because that's what is transforming the world, right? We don't need some new philosophies and some new information about what is going on. We need people which are truly alive, because those are the people which are bringing powerful, important, down-to-earth, practical wisdom, or practical steps, or practical energy which can help us all to make this world a better place. And we all know that, right? You have this within you, but often you're ignoring it. But now is the time to step into your power and fully awaken it once again, fully remember once again who you truly are. You are life. You are not here to waste that. You're not here to just use it here and there because it's fun. You're here to fully embody it. So everybody can experience your full you, your true you, your fully alive you, if that's the best possible word to use for that. So pay attention to it, my friends. Another thing that many people I noticed is experiencing right now is anxiety about, if you feel anxious about something, that's where your body is actually reminding you about some important things. Firstly, recognize what are you ignoring about yourself. Those may be, again, certain aspects which you're putting aside, but you should pay attention to them. Sometimes, we're living in a place where we could truly take care of it. Like if you would be living in a messy room and you would always be feeling anxious there, the first thing you can do is to take care of that room, clean it and put things into place the way that you will feel better, that you will feel safe there, and suddenly that anxiety will be released, because it's a signal, it's an important signal we shouldn't ignore. So pay attention what you're ignoring about yourself or any aspect in your life, and what anxiety is reminding you. Say yes to your inner child, because often we are ignoring that inner child because we need to do so many things. We need to be like that, we need to act like that, we need to wear a mask, a persona to I don't know why. Say yes to your inner child. Be playful, be curious, be creative. Pay attention to that. And don't hide from hard or unpleasant experiences which are necessary for you or for your evolution. They are there to help you ascend by overcoming fear. So if you may find out that in your life are certain unpleasant experiences which are necessary for your evolution, don't ignore them. That's from where you feel anxious. They are there to help you ascend by overcoming fear, because we are only afraid of what we don't understand, and we can't understand something if we're avoiding it, right? So truly recognize if there's something you can do about it, and also learn to surrender and trust. We were talking a lot about this in the previous videos, and surrendering means complete acceptance of what is, but at the same time having faith that all is well and all will be well. So gain that greater trust that whatever you're doing is for greater good, for you and for all. And that's what it is. Let go of the attachment to certain past stories from the past, and develop powerful visions for the future, so you can trust that what you're visualizing will happen. If not what you're visualizing, even better, because the universe is always having something even greater in store for you if you're willing to trust and do the work. So it's always in your hands to make things happen. Pay attention to that. If you feel emotionally overwhelmed right now, many of people feel emotionally overwhelmed, there's also something you can do, because this Capricorn energy, Capricorns, they're hard workers, truly passionate, driven, determined, disciplined, but often they can go out of alignment because of that, because they truly crash into that hard work. They put everything into it, so they forget to rest, they forget to rejuvenate. So it's important to keep that perfect balance. And perfect balance, again, whatever perfect is, but it's important to keep the balance so we can stay in harmony with ourselves. And when we feel emotionally overwhelmed, you may be going through many energy shifts, and they pull stored energy to the surface. So firstly, you can pay attention to what is going on, what are the triggers, what is coming up to the surface. But most importantly, you just need to release it. So ground yourself in nature and release the tension to it, because as I mentioned, a Capricorn is the earth sign. So to fully release any kind of overwhelming emotions, any kind of the sensations, go into a beautiful place where you feel at home, where you feel safe, and just ground yourself. You can meditate, you can observe the nature, you can feel one with nature, you can just connect, and the energy will be released. It's the healing thing nature will do for you, so use it. Also, power breathing or conscious breathing, when you take deep breaths consciously, will help you to calm down your body, to calm down your nervous system, so you can align yourself back into the great channel with you, your ego, your higher self, so you can function well. And an important reminder when it comes to feeling emotionally overwhelmed is to stop chasing your goals and dreams. Often people start chasing those things. By consistent, imperfect steps, you're drawing them to you. You need to understand that. Stop chasing things, but rather, when we understand that by consistent, and I say imperfect, your steps don't need to be perfect. By consistent, imperfect steps, you're drawing your goals and dreams to you. So all you need to do is to feel the energy of your future rather than the past. Because often people, like I mentioned before, attach themselves to the past memories, and then they say, well, I can't do that. You see, that happened to me in the past. I can't do that. But you know what? If you want to stay the same as you are or the same as you were in that past, it's fine. But if you're willing to become that new self, that future self that you can see in your mind's eye, then you will need to let go of those past stories and trust to your vision from your future. So the best way to feel the energy of our future is to visualize it and to ask ourselves, how would I feel if that would be already present? For some people it's easy, for me it was always easy, but when I'm doing that with Maya, my girlfriend, for her it's much harder. But if she goes in details about certain aspects of her future, or when I say to her how Maya from the future feels like right now, how she's standing, how she's walking, how she's talking, how she's doing the things she's passionate about, how she's caring about herself, how her self-love feels like, and so on. She feels empowered by that energy, and that's how we connect ourselves to that future version of ourselves. And if we practice it, it becomes our nature. It becomes part of us. The same as we are used to be attached to our past, we can attach ourselves to the future, and we will start our future self will start guiding us, and that's where we experience guidance to know what's the best thing to do to get there. So if any of this is resonating today with you, with this powerful full moon, I hope it can help you on your journey. And I want to give you few powerful affirmations which I've experienced during the meditation, and to me they are simple but truly powerful, and I want to share them with you as well if they can help you in any way. The first one is simple. The first one is, my heart is filled with gratitude, and I want you to feel it, not just say it, not just think about it, but feel it, how it feels when your heart is filled with gratitude. What is gratitude? How gratitude feels like? What's the energy of gratitude? What is awakening it? Is that you or something that happens to you? Is it you that firstly awaken gratitude, or there's something outside of you, and you will recognize that it's you. It's you that awaken gratitude within you. The energy, you are generating it. You are the generator of it. My heart is filled with gratitude. The second one is, I walk in peace within me and all around me. Wherever you go, walk in peace within you and all around you, and feel it like you would be in a bubble of peace. I walk in peace within me and all around me. The third one is, I act and walk like the person I want to become. This one is so powerful, because truly we need to embody the version of ourselves we want to be. And this is a perfect start. I act and walk like the person I want to be. And see if anything happens in your body, because your higher self already knows what's best for you, what's that future version of yourself. So the energy is already present, it's already in your hands. You just need to remind yourself how it feels like. I act and walk like the person I want to become. So truly, remind yourself about it. Then the fourth one is truly, truly important. I am safe no matter what. This is so important, because often we fall into fear, and in fearful states it's hard to trust, it's hard to surrender, it's hard to be creative. But when you embody that you are safe, that there's a force, there's your higher self, there's the universe, there's the force which is protecting you, which is helping you to be who you're meant to be. All you need to do is just that, awaken that feeling that you're safe. When you're safe, your body will relax. Your heart will start generating that stronger electromagnetic field, and that's why people feel so attracted to you when you feel safe, when you feel calm, when you are in harmony. So remind yourself, I am safe no matter what, and embody that energy. And the last one, harmony is my home. This one, to me, it truly hit me, because, imagine how it feels like if harmony is your home, like you're sitting right now in your home and home is harmony. How it feels like. I feel it in my whole body. So just say to yourself, harmony is my home. And if it happens that you're in a stressful situation and it's hard to feel it, calm down your mind, calm down your body with some strong deep breaths. And just say to yourself, harmony is my home, and feel it. Until you awaken that energy, imagine like there's a home, you're sitting in a home, and that home is actually harmony. It's like an energetic frame of harmony. And you can visualize that, like imagine certain light frames around you, which are protecting you from anything which is not harmony. And use it wherever it can help you. Use it. So my friends, this video is a bit longer, but to me it is truly important. So if you feel any of this, you're going through powerful shifts, and I hope it can help you on your path. So my friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings and power. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. Till next time, one love.